Nah, I can do better than that.
Love and happiness.
A mystery tomorrow at 9.
You don't really believe in love, do you?
When love is lost,
Oh, Louise, where are you, Louise?
it becomes obsession.
I'm worried about my husband.
And when obsession seeks revenge, that's the stuff of madness.
I don't care what sacrifice I have to make. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Mistress of Suspense tomorrow at 9 on ITV.
After the news headlines next, it's Donahue.
Sydney Slammer, please, Craig. With you in a minute, mate. Sydney Slammer, whenever you're ready, Craig. Just coming. Sydney Slammer, Craig. You're next, mate. Right, mate, what can I get you? A Swan Light, please, Craig.
Swan Light. G'day, good night, good morning after.
Nestle Dairy Crunch. Smooth chocolate, crispy. Rice. Can you resist the...
Have some fun. Call 0898 32 3232 and talk to some new people now. That's 0898 32 3232.
If you get a headache, you just don't feel very bright. And if the pain gets worse, it can really get you down. To stop bad pain, try a painkiller with something extra. Anadin Extra, 40% more pain reliever than many ordinary tablets. Anadin Extra turns off pain.
I like to start the day with a dip into a bowl of Kellogg's Special K. The Kellogg's Special K breakfast with delicious malty flakes is only 190 calories. When you're eating a sensible diet, every little helps. Get in shape. Lose the fat.
Next Monday at 9 on ITV, join Emma Sands and Tony Curtis for Murder in 3 Acts.
Oh, and what makes Perot so great?
He happens to be the most famous detective in the world. Hello!
I guess that means there won't be any exciting crimes around here this weekend.
Except perhaps for the occasional murder. And if it's a murder you're after, there's only one man to call for, Hercule Poirot. Agatha Christie's Murder in 3 Acts, next Monday at 9 on ITV.
The newspaper, delivered in time-honored tradition. But imagine a newspaper that's constantly updated, 15,000 times a day. Covers topics like Andy gardening tips, holiday information, up-to-the-minute weather reports, and the latest racing results. Altogether 1,600 pages of useful information. The ultimate newspaper, brought to you by Oracle.
need to be lean and mean. The top law firm is back.
That's about right. Go get him, Victor. Play ball, Markowitz.
All right! Am I the greatest or what?
Good work, Jonathan.
Let me lie face down in your dirty bathwater.
That's it.
The fielding stinks!
Second base, Roxanne.
We're together.
I've just never seen you with anything so lethal between your legs.
Partners All in LA Law, a new series. Thursday at 9 on ITV.
In a couple of minutes, competition results, then it's Donahue. First over to Phil Roman at ITN to catch up with the latest news headlines.
The Guardian newspaper says it has leaked details of a Commons report into the takeover of the Rover Group by British Aerospace, and it says Parliament was misled. The paper goes on to say that inducements were offered to British Aerospace and condemns the then Trade Secretary Lord Young, who cleared the deal, by saying his work amounted to a good job done badly. The Football League says it'll comply in future with police requests to switch football fixtures. Officials met the Home Secretary at Westminster. Mr. Waddington told them they'd been wrong to go ahead with Saturday's Leeds game after warnings of trouble.
After the meeting, a chastened president of the league said they had agreed to 36 police requests for a change of fixture this season. Only 2 were refused. One of them was Bournemouth and Leeds. They now accepted they'd been wrong.
In future, we are saying that if facts are put before us and the police are requesting a fixture to be changed, we'll go along with it.
Earlier, the House of Commons had resounded to denunciations of the fans' behaviour and calls for tougher measures. The Home Secretary said he'd consider giving the police a legal right to veto matches, but new legislation would take time.
The head of Ireland's Roman Catholic Church, Cardinal Thomas O'Fee, has died during a visit to Lourdes. Cardinal O'Fee headed the Irish Catholic Church from 1977. Labour's Northern Ireland spokesman said the Cardinal held the respect of both the British and Irish governments.
He was a very warm-hearted man, very compassionate man of firm opinions, man who had the respect, I think, of all the communities and certainly of all the religious leaders in the island of Ireland, a man who played an important role in the Universal Catholic Church, a man who had the respect of the British government and of the Irish government, as a man who knew what he wanted and a great pastor for his people.
A consortium led by Britain's GEC Ferranti Group has won a multi-million-pound contract to supply radar for the planned European fighter aircraft. Competition for the radar has been intense in spite of increased doubts about the need for such an aircraft. The project could still be vetoed by the West Germans, but the Defence Secretary Tom King says the deal is vitally important. That's it for now. We'll have more news later.
Monday to Friday at 2 o'clock, visit a country practice.
She got on very well with everybody, if you know what I mean, especially the boy dogs.
Sometimes, Shirl, just sometimes.
I suspect that you know that you're very good.
Here we have a classic example of early colonial Australian domestic myths.
Bingo. It's a jungle out there, Mr. Green, a jungle.
Get to grips with a country practice, weekdays at 2 on ITV.
Competition results now. Thanks again to everybody who rang in. And first of all, the answers. Well, the Duke of Bedford's family motto is Que Sera, Sera. And the King of England, who was the last to lead his army into battle, was George II at the Battle of Dettingen in 1743. And thanks once again to Noel Wentworth, who set the questions. And the lucky winners, well, 2 people knew both answers. And that was David Bristow of Harrow and Rachel MacDonald of Bowes Park. But 2 other people got 1 right. That was Larry Barnes of Islington and John Pacey of Harrow also. And they get the home and away behind the scenes. And John tells me it's really for his daughter Helena. I'll believe you, John. More competitions tomorrow, we hope. Now let's join Donahue.
Joan Bodden is almost married a guy how much younger than you?
A lot.
Well,
I was go ahead.
You were how old when you met him?
45, and he was 24.
Yeah. What is it about these 24-year-olds? I mean, what was it about him?
He was attracted to me. Men my age aren't attracted to me. So you can sit there and you can not date, or you can listen to the people that are attracted to you.
Uh-huh. How do you understand his interest in you?
Well, I think that...
This is not an insulting question, I hope you know.
No. I'm a successful business person that's secure in what I am. I don't